Hey guys, Fool here, back again with another wooden railway review, and today we will be taking a look at the new 2022 Troublesome Truck and Paint. So this is the second Troublesome Truck to be released in the new wooden railway line, the first being the one with crates, which I have already reviewed. I was away on vacation this past summer, and I picked this up at a small bookstore. They had a big shelf of wooden Thomas items, including a few leftover wood engines. However, due to increased demand, this cost about $4 to $5 more than what it originally started at, and it was almost as much as the bigger packs. So this was the only new 2022 item that I bought, though I did also find Victor when I was there. Now, I actually opened it up while I was still away, but here's a quick look at the box. Like I've shown in previous reviews, it has a pull-out tray where you can look at the model, and this is a really nice feature. Not only does it make a good collector's item, but it can also be used for easy storage. And now we will move on to the truck itself. So this shares the same mold and design as the first one, although it has a few differences and some extra details. On the right side you'll see it has some yellow paint drips, which are a really nice touch. Almost looks like they're either trickling down from the top or flying off the truck like it's moving pretty fast. There's also what I believe is supposed to be a banner. I originally thought it was an overturned paint can, but it has these tiny nails on each corner as well as some creases on it. So that probably indicates that it's a banner. You'll also see it's got a picture of a paintbrush on it. Personally, I think this looks better on here than a can, although there is one on the other side, but I'll get to that in a moment. This truck has gray wheels with printed spokes on it. However, on the box they're painted black. So this might have been an early prototype before the final model was made. But honestly, I think the gray wheels look nice on here. Plus the dark gaps between the spokes blend better with the chassis. Here's a look at the front. The face on here is really interesting. As you can see, this one's looking over to its side, and rather than being cheeky, it seems more unamused. And I think there's an explanation for that. If we turn to the other side, it has all this paint splattered over it, and this looks really great on here as well. I especially like how it trickles down over the planks and frames. And then of course we do have the paint can on the other end. Now, in my opinion, it looks really weird on this model. I mean, it's almost like it's just floating in midair. It would probably look better if it was put up at a platform, but without it, this just kind of seems off. However, it does have some neat detailing. If you look closely, you'll notice some more paint dripping out from the top, and it also has a picture of a paintbrush on it, as well as some arrows pointing up. Plus, there's this Roman numeral code at the bottom, which I'm guessing refers to yellow paint, since that's what's all over this truck. But anyway, that is a look at the left side. The back has no detailing, so we'll just move on to the top. Up here it has a nice molded load of tossed paint cans, and there's even more paint printed on. I do like that. Kinda makes it look like they were bumped around, causing it to spill out. Although just like the crates, they are attached and can't be removed, but not too bothered by that. And then the bottom is basically the same as the first truck. The name is printed vertically and just says Troublesome Truck rather than like Paint Troublesome Truck. Also, it has the Thomas steam cloud underneath, just like the other models in this line. Here's a comparison with the Troublesome Truck and crates, and of course they are both painted black and have the same planks and frames. The only differences are that this one is more detailed and each have different expressions and colored wheels. Now we'll compare it to some older trucks. I have Fred Palehay in a 2006 Scruffy here. Just like the first one, there's not much of a difference in height. It is slightly taller, but it's barely noticeable, especially when up against Scruffy. One thing to point out though, these new trucks may not work 100% well on old slope track. With mine, the chassis hits both the bottom and top whether they're traveling up or down. They also haven't released any new slope pieces, so it's unclear if they're even built to run on such track. But who knows, maybe they are and they're still yet to come out. All in all, it is a really nice truck, and I'm glad to see that they're doing more of these. However, if I had to choose between these two, I would prefer the crate truck since it looks more standard, but the paint one is still a nice addition. I would probably give it a 7 out of 10 just because of that paint can on the side. Although if you're a fan of troublesome trucks, I would definitely recommend picking this up. Anyway, that is my review on the new Troublesome Truck and Paint. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time. This is Fool signing out.